So we're looking at these problems here. Now, we've seen some expanding problems already. And so these are some expanding problems here. But what we've got is we've got some gaps. And we have the answer of what they would expand to. So what I'd like you to try and do is stop the video here and see if you can fill in these blanks. And so stop that now. So as we're looking at this first one here, this bracket here expands out to give this. We've got 2x plus 6 is what it would be after being expanded. And so if we were expanding out, we know, well, 2 times x is 2x, so we've got that there. And 2 times something gives 6. So we can see, hopefully, that we would need plus 3 there. So if you haven't done the rest of these problems, go and try and have a go now, otherwise we'll keep moving through them. And so this one here, we've got something in front of the bracket that's timesing y to give 4y, and also timesing the minus 2 there, or negative 2, to give negative 8. So that's going to have to be a 4 there. And hopefully we can see 4 times y is 4y, 4 times negative 2 is the negative 8 there. And so if we keep going, 5 times, well, to get the a there, to get 5a, we would need to have 5 times a, and we've got 15 there, so 5 times 3 would be what we'd need to give us 15. Now this one here, we don't have any clues, but if we look at these numbers, we've got 5 and 20. Hopefully, if we're having a bit of a guess, we might guess, well, maybe 5 is the number we could bring out. And so if we put 5 there, we would need x there. 5 times x is 5x, and we would need 4 there. 5 times 4 is 20. This one here, we've got 18t plus 6, and so we're going to have something in front of a bracket. And now, if we think about the fact that we've ended up with 6 there, and we've got 1 here, we're probably going to have 6 there. And so if we have 6 here, 6 times 3t will give us 18t. And this one, we've got 2 in front. Now 2 times 2m will give us the 4m, and 2 times 3 will give us the 6. This one here, we've got nothing again. We've got 10 and 25. Now notice both of those are multiples of 5. 10 and 25 are both in the 5 times table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And so that's one way we could figure out that, okay, maybe we've got a 5 there in front. And if we've got 5 there, 5 times 2q would give 10q, and 5 times 5 would give us 25. And this one here, we've got 4 in front. Well, 4 times 3m will give us 12m. 4 times 7 will give us 28. And here we've got 12 and 8. And if we think about the times table that both of these numbers might be in, they're both in, well, they're both in the 2 times table, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But the largest number we could probably use would be 4. They're both in the 4 times table. And so if 4 comes out in front, that would be 3w there. 4 times 3w is 12w. Take away 2, and closing our bracket there, 4 times the minus 2 gives us the minus 8 there. And so what we've essentially done is the opposite of expanding, so going from the brackets and getting rid of the brackets, the opposite of doing expanding is called factorizing. So that's working back from something like this to putting the brackets in. And so that's essentially what we've been doing here. We're just undoing the expanding and putting the brackets back in.